everyone! In today's video, we will be discussing everything you need to know about applying for an L1 visa. What exactly is an L1 visa? The L1 visa is a non-immigrant visa that allows multinational companies to transfer employees from their foreign offices to their US office. This visa is available to employees who have worked for the foreign company for at least 1 year in the last 3 years and who are being transferred to the US to work in a managerial capacity, executive capacity, or specialized knowledge professional. If you are a business owner or an employee of a foreign company, the L1 visa can be an excellent option if you are interested in expanding your business to the US or transferring to a US office of your multinational company. With such, it's essential to understand the requirements and the application process. To qualify for the L1 visa, first, the foreign company must have a qualifying relationship with a US company, such as parent, branch, subsidiary, or affiliate. Second, the foreign employee must have worked for the same company for at least 1 year in the last 3 years immediately preceding the admission to the US. And last, the employee must be transferring to a US office of the same employer or one of its qualifying organizations to work in a managerial capacity, executive capacity, or specialized knowledge. Now, let's look at a case study to help you better understand this process. So meet Raj, a foreign business owner who is expanding his business to the US market. Raj here owns a software development company, Raj Corp, based in India, and he wants to open a new office in the US. He has identified the location and wants to send his general manager, Shaila, in India to manage the US office. So Raj and Shaila must work together in applying for an L1 visa for Shaila, who will be transferring to the US office. And here are some of the steps Raj and Shaila will need to take for the L1 visa. First, Raj must first make sure that Shaila has been employed continuously for at least 1 year in Raj Corp within 3 years prior to Shaila's admission to the US. In this case, Shaila was employed on January 3, 2021, and Raj plans to file for visa on January 4, 2024. Second, Raj must also make sure that Shaila, the general manager, holds a managerial or executive capacity. In this case, Shaila holds a position in a managerial capacity, and I'll be defining a managerial capacity in a bit. Third, the US company must file Form I-129S, petition for non-immigrant worker with a US citizenship and immigration services. This petition must include evidence of qualifying relationship between the Indian and the US companies, proof of the US office location, and proof of the US job offer to the Indian employee, and in this case, that will be Shaila. Fourth, once the petition is approved, the Indian General Manager, Shaila, must apply for the L1 visa at the US Embassy or consulate in her home country, which is India. Fifth, the Indian employee, Shaila, in this case, must attend the interview and provide all the necessary documents like the approved Form I-129S, proof of their employment with the Indian company, proof of the US job offer, and proof of their qualification for this position. So based on this case study, Shaila is employed in a managerial capacity because under the law, an employee is considered to be a managerial employee if the employer primarily, first, manages the organization or a department, subdivision, function, or component of the organization. Second, she supervises and controls the work of other supervisory professional or managerial employees or manages an essential function within the organization or a department or subdivision of the organization. Third, the employee has the authority to hire and fire or recommend those as well as other personnel actions, such as promotion and leave authorization, if another employee or other employees are directly supervised. If no other employee is directly supervised, functions at a senior level within the organizational hierarchy or with respect to the function and manage. And fourth, the employee exercises discretion over the day-to-day operations of the activity or function for which the employee has authority. A first-line supervisor is not considered to be acting in a managerial capacity merely by virtue of the supervisor's supervisory duties, unless the employees supervised are professionals. So based on this definition, Shaila, the general manager, qualifies for the L1 visa since she manages the whole organization, exercises discretion on a day-to-day operation, has the authority to hire and fire personnel, and supervise and control the work of all those in the company. It's important to note that the L1 visa is not a guarantee. The embassy or the consulate will make the final decision based on the application and interview. I hope you learned something from this video. Thanks for watching and see you in the next one.